Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Steph's Design Space. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Okay, today's episode, I want to make, I don't know what they're called. You know I make up my own words, but page toppers. So here's my cheat sheet page so I know measurements and all of that. So this is like a page in the signature. And I want to make a page topper. So probably not the exact size of a page, maybe a little bit smaller. So this is, and I always forget, I think 5.5 by 8.5. So why don't we do an 8 by 5? So I'm gonna have to cut these down, but the reason I have black is because I've been cleaning my office. Yes, I'm digging in a bucket. I've been cleaning my office and organizing. And lo and behold, when I was a vendor a couple of years ago, I had a big stand-up thing that I put my stickers and stuff in, and these were the backings for that. And so I have so many of these, and it's heavy-duty cardstock. And I'm like, what am I going to do with all these black things? So let's mass make 3. Let's see if we can do that in a relatively short amount of time. Oh, sorry, I got my buckets all around me over here. So what did I say, 8 by 5? So let me get this and go ahead and trim them to 8 by 5. Open. So how is everybody doing? I am doing good. So this week, I know I've been doing a couple of YouTube lives. I am not going to be able to do one this week, just time and all of that kind of stuff. But I am going to give you 2 videos this week. So this is one of them. And I would love to know what kind of videos y'all want to see. You know what? I think that may not be the straightest edge. And so if there's something in particular you want to see or know how to do or whatever, leave me a comment. I'm all about giving the people what they want. I'm going to actually trim this one. And this side. So it's already kind of whatever. Okay. I'll put these in my cluster box and put this to the side. All right. Now, the idea for a page topper, for me, this is my idea. I mean, I know people make page toppers, but mine is basically I can decorate a page and then just stick it in a journal, right? So, it's funny, is I already have this remnants of a paper bag on my desk because I just did a Patreon only video showing them how to do something, and this is left over. So we're gonna just do this. Now I want it to have function as well as decoration. And this is what takes me forever. I love the way the teared looks. The teared look looks. But when I want to get close to it, it just takes me forever and it doesn't work right. Okay. Now, I'm not committing to anything yet. I want to lay stuff and layer stuff. So that is what we are going to do. Because I keep saying I want to empty this, and I don't think that is ever going to happen. Because I just keep adding to it. I kind of like that. And I do have like that, and then I have pieces of coffee stained doilies that just didn't do well. Like they didn't make it through the process very well. I see journaling spaces here. I do like this blue. I like this material. Just kind of picking through. Book page. Oh, this is pretty. Whatever just strikes my fancy. We're just going to pull a bunch of stuff. Here, maybe I should do a better job of sharing this with y'all. Okay, this was around something. I don't even know what that was from, but something I decided to keep. Oh, look at this little bit of black lace that I Mod Podged. If you Mod Podge lace, it makes it very stiff, which makes it fun and easy to work with. There's some birds. So that is something to think about whenever you're creating things. I will finish my sentence eventually, or maybe not. Love that vellum. I'm trying to dig down to the stuff that always just gets stuck to the bottom. Let's see what that may do for me. See more black stuff. These are like little strips. Okay, let's just see with what we can do with what we have right here. Okay. Now that I brought out the doilies. Well, you know what? I've done that, so let's leave that. That is perfect right there. So we're gonna leave that. And I tried to do this fancy little cutter thing. Yeah, I'm in frame. This fancy little cutter thing, and I didn't like the way that it did, but not for what I was gonna use it for, but look at this, how it's gonna work beautifully right here. Just to add a little pizzazz. All right, so we have these. And let's see. Now, y'all know I'm going to ink all this stuff up, but I'm just trying to lay down. But I do want some journaling spots. So I'm going to do that there. What is this? Like, I'm not even worried about how okay, let me put that there. This honestly can be a journaling spot right here. What I do want is a pocket. A pocket that's facing the right way, if possible. Oh, maybe this would go good. Because I glued this to something for some reason at some point. It does need to be trimmed down, but that would be a nice pocket. And I am going to add a pop of color to that. So have no fear. What did I say that was? 5. But I need to... Yeah, that's good. Just throw this back up in my pile. But I want this to probably be a 2. Pull this off. Here we go. This is going to be my little pocket. Okay. Perfect. Now I also pulled my vintage people. So let me tear this all apart. And see if we can add a little something here. Okay, I'm going to set these to the side. Apparently I can only concentrate on one at a time. So I'm going to set those over to the side. Okay. Oh, this is like a whole family. Okay, I don't like the way that looks. I'm just trying to see where I like it the most. Maybe right there. It's a nice contrast. And I said I was going to add a pop of color. I will honestly probably add, what am I going to add? I also have these little strips of words and stuff. It was in a book, and I had this idea to separate them out, and I haven't got to that yet. Just seeing what, oh, you know what, let me do maybe that across the top, or be brave. Spread love everywhere you go. So I can do that. Now I do need some kind of color of some sort. I have to go all the way down to the floor. This is a bit much. Oh, I like this maybe. Go under. No, I need something a little bit bigger. Because I really kind of want it to go under the doily here. You there. I am going to tear that down a little bit. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Alright, put you over to the side. That's good. Okay, and I'm going to trim this up. What time is it? I bet y'all only get like one done. I'm the slowest crafter ever. Okay. First things first. This is very fragile. Because I mean it's a doily. Okay. I am going to round the corners of this little sentiment piece. I think something sticky is in my number 4. It wants to keep catching here. Okay. Okay, so I've got that. I need to trim this with the little white. My granddaughter did these for me. She cut them out of that. It was in a book that somebody had given me. So I was like, you know what? I'm never going to use it if it's in a book, because the book will get put on a bookshelf and I'll forget it's there. But if they're cut up, then I'm more inclined to use them, right? So that is what she did for me is she cut them up. I'm gonna round the corner on the top of this little pocket, or what I am making a pocket anyway. Okay. And this is gonna go here. So this is honestly gonna be the last. So the first thing that needs to go down is, oh, I was gonna do this. Yeah. So the first thing that needs to go down is the doily. And I am gonna do it like that. So let me get some of this on here. It is much nicer outside today, and today we went and early voted, and so funny story about that. So we went and early voted, right? So you go to the booth and they give you this long piece of paper and you put it in and all the things, and then when you leave, I'm looking for my glue stick. When you leave, then you feed it through the little ballot reader and it reads your ballot, whatever. Well, so I put mine in and I was about to walk right out the door, and then I noticed that it looked like it kind of went in crooked, and I was like, So I waited to make sure that it went through, and it did not. And so the lady came over and she tried to feed it through and several times, and it wouldn't work. So for all those who are curious how that works, so if something happens to your ballot, then they go to the computer, because every ballot has a ballot number on it. And so she went to the computer and voided out that ballot number. And then she took a black marker and like totally voided out the ballot, right? And the ballot number was voided out. And then I had to go revote. So that's how that works if something happens to your ballot in process. So my word of advice is make sure that your ballot actually, you know what, and I shouldn't have done that. Your ballot actually goes through before you leave. Because if I wouldn't have kind of noticed that it was like going in a little backwards, or crooked rather, not backwards, I would have walked out and they wouldn't have known how to, contact. Now they probably would have been able to, like, stop me in the parking lot. But anyway, it was interesting. That's not what I wanted to use. Now my husband was already finished and he was already out in the truck. And he messaged me. He's like, what the heck? But they won't let you have cell phones in there. And trust me when I tell you, they are adamant about that. But so I couldn't even answer him. He thought the voting trolls had sucked me back in. He's like, 'cause I saw your arm, like coming out the door, and all of a sudden it went back in and I didn't see you anymore. So that is the most exciting thing that's happened to me this week, I think. Not really. I don't even know. I don't live a very exciting life. I live a life that makes me happy, though. So there is that. I'm going to put the Be Brave right across the top. And these people, that is all gluey, and I actually want these people to be puffy. I want them to kind of pop up. .3D. I come up with my own words for things. So if you're new to my channel, I can't remember words and I make up my own words. That's just how I roll. So if you're looking for perfect English and grammar, this is not the channel for you. That's not a thing. And I would say I try, but honestly at this point, I'm like, whatever. I've almost just given up. Words are hard. Okay, so we made this a little pocket. And let me go ahead and round these corners. Okay, since my 4 acts like it doesn't want to work right. It's almost like the paper is too skinny and it doesn't want to, or maybe I don't have it in all the way. Who knows? Who knows why the things do the things that they do. Spread love everywhere you go. Now I wonder if there is another little person. Oh, that's cute. So no, but I do like these two together. So how about we hang on to those and do something else. Dwell in possibility. I really want something longer to take up more of that space. Magic can be found in stolen moments. Fine, we'll do that one. Or here's like a definition. No, I like the longer one on that piece. Oh, you know what? Let me do that one. There's some book ones. Maybe I'll do a book one. Save those out. Okay. Yep. Getting one thing done. Otherwise this video will be 600 years long. Maybe I can do one more. Since I've kind of got the groove, maybe it will be easier. We'll see. We will see how that works. I know these things are picky. Like, you have to really be like up against the, you have to have it in there just right, or it does that. Okay. And I may end up adding a little something else to it. Take these off. I'm like looking at what's on my desk. What is on my desk that I already have? See, that would have been pretty to go over the top of that. Always after the fact. Decorate and undecorate. Reminds me of my planner. Okay. Because that is pretty and it gives it like some pizzazz. Right? A little bit different. And then I put that on top and I feel like that. You see how many times I can say that. That is going to make me happy. Alright, I am going to use my hot glue. So let me get these on, because I don't like burning my fingers when I have to smush it down. Because we all know how I feel about Fabri-Tac. And it honestly takes forever to dry when you are working on a project that you're just trying to get done. And so far, my hot glue has not let me down. Okay. Burned me, but not let me down. Okay, so let me just trim. There we go. Yep, now I've got the lace everywhere. Everywhere. Now, I know the hot glue is, the glue stick isn't gonna work for what just fell on the floor. Oh, good gravy, where did it go? Seriously? It just fell on the floor. It just fluttered down and fell on the floor, but do you think I can find it? I wonder if it fluttered down and fell into, it did. It fell into my little basket that's under my desk that holds things. Oh goodness. Okay. That little bit of lace honestly just made the world of difference. So don't be afraid to undecorate and decorate. If you don't like something and you feel like something is going to be better and you can do it, go for it. Okay, so this is a page topper. Now I really feel the need just these top two corners. There we go. And like if this was a signature, it could go right on the signature and be decorative. And it also has a pocket, so I can put a tag in it. I never ever have tags just laying around on my desk. I have every other kind of something like that. So you can put tags in it or little ephemera or whatever. So when I say like a little page topper, this is what I am talking about. So there's a page topper. You know what? I'm gonna try to see how fast I can do one more. Let's work on this one. Okay, so we have that, and I think this right here would be a really cool pocket. So I'm going to cut this out, but I think it's going to be too short. We'll see. I mean, too long, Lord. Okay, we move this. Okay, we're gonna trim it up, and I'm not gonna look at where, but I'm gonna take a little bit off of both sides. So here and here. All right, let me get my little guy out, my little chopper. Okay. Now that is a tall pocket, but I am thinking, okay, so you know what, we are gonna just cut it in half. How wide is this? 1, 2, right at 4. I tend to get hung up on all the things that I don't need to get hung up on. So we're just gonna cut this in half, and that's gonna be a pocket. Okay, now we have this on the side, and a lot of contrasting colors here. So that doesn't need to be buried right underneath there. So I am going to cut this right there. Yep, perfect. So that we have. And writing space. I'm big on writing space. It's a journal after all. Okay, so we can do that and that. What else? We can have our little pop of color. It's like a collage almost. I think that's too much writing. I'm just trying to see what's gonna go. Okay. It is harder than it looks, people. I'm just trying to use the stuff that I have up here. Okay, this, that is. Go there. Okay. Put this back so I can see where I am at. I am thinking that I want to go grab something. Okay, so I went and got this lace. It's gonna be, ooh, this could actually go on the outside, so I could have it hang off a bit, right? And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So we're gonna do that. And let's see what kind of people I have. I'm on a people kick here. I think I'm forcing it, and I don't want to force it. Although I could have her like right here. And I know it's weird, but I feel like that needs to be covered up, like it's undone. And it really is just like a collage. Okay. I am not liking this at all. Nope. And nope. And a hard no. I do like the lace. So the lace is staying. I am not sure about her. But this is going to go under. So let me just do that real quick. I do like this. I think the problem is that is so stubby. tear this. Sorry, I know I'm so quiet, but man, like the concentration that it takes sometimes is a lot for me. Okay. Because if it is not making my heart happy, then it's not happening, you know? And sometimes it just takes some trial and error to figure out what's gonna make my heart happy. Okay, and then this is gonna go under. Okay, I definitely like that so much better. I'm not even sure if I want that. Okay, so I'm gonna commit to this right now. And there's something on here. Okay, it's ink time. What a mess. What a mess. And I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. But I like that song, so. The song Beautiful Mess. I won't sing it for y'all, but I do like it. Okay. I'm just trying to get this done faster. Okay. So that is going to go there, but this is going to have to go down first. Or is this going to have to go down first? Okay, I know you're going to be there somewhere because I kind of want this to stick out some, but not all the way. Maybe like about that much. Okay, so the lace actually has to go down first. So let me get it right there. Okay, this is going to be the last one, y'all. There is no way I can do another one. It was quite adventurous of me to say I could do 3. 2 is already proving to take up a lot of time. But like I said, I am not a fast crafter. So if you're here for fast crafting, you're definitely in the wrong spot. And I definitely cannot do straight lines either, so that is just going to be some kind of hot mess. But I will let you know the moment I care about that. It's junk journaling. It's not supposed to be perfect, it's just supposed to make me happy. Right now I am very happy. So, that, and I'm just going to leave that like all floppy flippy. Okay. Off. Oh, I need to ink this up before I forget, because I will, and then I'll glue it down, and then I'll be upset. I'm actually going to cut a little notch out of this one. Okay. I know this isn't going to go down right now. Okay, I just wanted to check it. Now this is next. And I know this came down a little bit. And I kind of like a little bit of the black peeping through. Okay, that is perfect. Just get this top stuck down. Okay. I'm gonna use a glue stick, I think, now. There we go. Hold on to these edges here. Okay, so we have that, and this is gonna go right on. Wrong one. I was like, where'd my notch go, y'all? This is gonna go right on top. And I don't know. I actually kind of like her right there, but not really. I don't think I'm gonna do any people on this one. Okay. And that is that. I do feel like I need something. What do I need? That's gonna be a journaling spot. I want to know what I'm gonna grab. It'll take me 5 seconds. Okay, my little important stamp. I love this little stamp. Got it, treasure hunting. I could have moved it over a hair, but whatever. It is what it is. And I'm going to put important there. That's like a little faded, right? Okay, that is that. This is this one. So let me just grab my idea journal. And let's put this one in my idea journal. So this journal is just a Mod Podge of all things. And no, I want this to go like on the outside. That way, if I do it on the outside of this page, then the lace flips, you know, off the edge. Here we go. Here's a boring page. And so now I just have like a page topper that we are going to put down. So I have an idea journal because I forget a lot of things. And so I started an idea journal to help me remember things that I can make that are different and unique and whatever. So that is what that would look like. So it would just go on a page. And now I can even decorate it more if I want to. Like if it's a theme, like say if I add this to my bee journal, I could add some bees to the top, or I can do whatever. So there's still room for decoration. And then, you know, again, because it has a pocket, add tags, little ephemera pieces, you know, what have you. And there you go. So page toppers, that is a really pretty idea. All right, guys, that is it. I have kept you long enough. Thank you for hanging out for so long. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss anything, share with your friends. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.